Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope this video finds you all doing well. Today we're going to be pouring this little heart box that I got these molds 6 months ago, so I will try to find the links for them, but I don't make any promises. We're going to use the Elmer's glue trick because I do want some of the more finer glitter to be suspended. I don't care if the big chunky pieces sink, but I do want the finer pieces to be suspended. So I'm just gonna, I got about, I'm using these Saya glitters. They're really gorgeous. You can get a kit of like 30. I'll put the link in the description down below. I believe it's a kit of 24 or 30. There's beautiful glitters in there, but I'm gonna use 2 different colors. I'm making this for my granddaughter. This is kind of a Mardi Gras. The other one was like a sunset, if I remember correctly. My vision is bad enough now that I genuinely cannot see the names on some of this stuff, so, but I can still see color, so that works. I need to get glasses, but I'm going to go ahead and mix these 2 colors together. I'm going to add just a tinge of pigment, the dye, not the alcohol ink, because I don't want that. I want it to be a little bit muddled, but I still want it translucent. But I've got about, I'd say 6 ounces of resin here. And I put 3 drops of glue to the 6 ounces of resin because, like I said, I want the thin stuff suspended. The thick stuff can sink. I'm okay with that. But I'm going to go ahead and mix this in. And then we will get these poured. In hindsight, I would have poured more resin or mixed more resin up, but I'm not a, mold companies, the majority of them do not put how much resin you need for a mold, so it's all trial and error. And I'm not a fan of pouring water in a mold because I'm just not. But I'm going to go ahead and use this Morandi color. It's just purple. And I like these pigments because they are all of them are kind of a dusty tone to the pigment. More of that muted, yeah, just kind of the chalk colors. And I really like that. But I just put 3 drops in there, just enough to, give it a tint, so it's not just clear resin. It may work, it may not. I don't know. We'll find out once it's all cured up. But we're going to give it a stir. And then we will get these poured. And if I can keep the stick out of the project, I guess we'll be doing much better. My granddaughter is definitely a purple person. So, but she does like sparkle as well, so I think she'll be happy with this when she gets it. I can't wait for my other granddaughter to get older so I can send her pretties too. But she's just turning 2, so she doesn't understand grandma's pretties yet. My other granddaughter will be 11 in October. She'll be 11 or she'll be 12. I'm going to have to ask her mom, because now I think about it, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to mix up a little bit more of this resin here because I was just slightly off from finishing up the lid. I do hope some of this chunkier glitter sinks to the bottom of the lid, because I think it'll give me a cool effect around the edge with the pigment that was in it. And I used 6 drops of the pigment in the 6 ounces. I'm mixing up another 3 ounces of resin here, and I'm going to use 3 drops in this. And it should be just enough to be able to finish off these 2 the lid and the jar portion of this. Give it a quick stir. I really don't have a fear of bubbles with this resin. We are almost at the end, so we will be trying out the other brand that I purchased here within the next couple of videos. So yeah, let me wipe off my glove here because I managed to slop it all over myself as usual. I'm gonna give this the lip around the edge a squash just in case it got air trapped down in there, because I did forget to spray it with alcohol. There we go. It's got I put a little extra glitter in this one, so. And I forgot to put the glue in it, but so it should sink, and I'm okay with that. And I still have about 1 ounce of resin left here. Not quite. Okay. And there we go. We still have a little bit left. And usually I pour it into these little shell molds, but I think I'm going to make a little something extra here. Because why not? We're here, we may as well. Okay, while that cures, I did pour the extra into a little frog and into a keychain and stuff. But while that cures, I wanted to show you these heat transfers that I got on Temu. They're super adorable, these little baby animals. Little bees. Super, super cute. I do not have my camera up on a tripod. It is in my hand, so please forgive me if the movement is bothering you. And we're just in my room looking at them on my bed, so the background's not too fancy there. Love these little monsters. These chunky little monsters just are everything. I can't wait to use these. I have definitely got plans for them. But look how cute they are. They're fabulous. Oh my goodness. I love them. Yep. Too cute. They're the goofiest thing, and when I saw them I was like, I don't know why, but I definitely have to have them. But yeah, look at the little porcupine and the little squirrel, and I want to say that's supposed to be a little axolotl. I'm not 100% on it, but it is adorable. A raccoon and a monkey and a bunny and just so many little baby animals. I'm in love with the little caterpillar at the top. Okay, so enough of that. I did end up pouring, the shells because I did have a little bit left after I did the frog and the keychain. But we're going to go ahead and see how this all turned out. We'll do the extras first before we demold the jar, which was the star of the show, right? I originally had just poured a little bit of glitter I had left in the bottom of the frog, and I was like, you know what? I want to go ahead and mix up a little more resin and pour the rest of the frog. And then I was like, oh, look, I have extra. Let's make a keychain. Oh, look, I have extra. Let's make some shells. Little tiny bit of overpour. I mean, the shells, I'm collecting the shells. I'm putting them all, into a little container, and in a future project, all the different extra shells with all the different colors and, stuff in them, that they will be used in a project I have planned for the future. There we go. Yeah. Matte mold, but that's okay. Just a little. You get more of the color of that pigment dye, and without the glitter in it. So it's really, I do love the shade of purple. It's the only purple I've gotten so far that don't smell like fish. Let's get the little froggy feet pulled out. We don't want to pull off any toes. Oh, I got some stuck in his little giblet niblet there. There's a little Nebo. There we go. Once you get it started, this mold peels pretty easy. The giant one of Julie Cuts, it's the same way. Once you get it started, you're pretty much good to go. It's just getting those little armpits popped out of there. No air bubbles. Oh, that came out sweet. My granddaughter will love him. He came out pretty. There we go. Yeah, this is my first time using this mold, and it is a very stiff mold, y'all. I mean, there's nothing overtly flexible about it. It was a pain. The jar portion of it was, I mean, it hurt my hands to pull it apart, and I don't have like arthritis or nothing. I do have some mild carpal tunnel in my wrists and stuff, but it was so stiff. There we go. Got the lid out. And getting the starting point on these jars is such a pain in the rear end. And while I peel that up, I'm going to take a moment and just say I appreciate each and every one of you who've returned. My watch time hours have dropped severely. They're on a 365-day rotation. And when you lose watch time hours, they factor it out somehow. I was talking to a guy from YouTube today, and next to none of it made sense to me. But they do some sort of averaged out thing, and the average of what you're losing, they remove from your watch time hours. So I had 200 watch time hours removed from almost 3,200. It dropped me down to below 3,000. So I'm going to have to figure out something to boost the watch time hours, because I got to get to 4,000 watch time hours. I got to get to 1,000 subscribers. And if I can't do that inside of it's by the end of the year, then I'm probably just going to drop the channel, because I can't afford to keep doing this. The only way I'll be able to afford is when the channel starts paying for itself. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. That came out beautiful. I love the way the two-tone happened. I think all in all, it was definitely a success. And of course, you know, these little over pores, they peel off because it is still kind of soft. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know what you think of the little heat transfers that I got. What would you guys use those on? Give me some ideas. I've got 1,000 of my own, but give me some ideas of what you guys want to see me use some of those on, because I mean, they're just too cute. And this channel is all about you guys and entertaining you guys and bringing you guys content that you want to see and that you want to share out to other people so the channel gets more attention. Yeah, let me know. I appreciate each and every one of you who return every time I upload. Forgive my absence. I am dealing with an issue here at home that is just, it's got me beyond stressed out. A lot of drama within the resin community that's just, I'm doing my best to stay out of it because it ain't got nothing to do with me, but it's still stressful to watch happen when it's somebody that you care deeply about. But yeah. So yeah, that two-tone right there, love, love, love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm going to go start planning the next thing. And I am working on that big video I told y'all about, so stay tuned for it. It's coming soon. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.